STRIVECast is welcome, open to everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Yes, Jeff.
Which season is this?
This is season 6. What episode is this?
What episode?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's episode 16.
Episode 12.
Episode 12.
Episode 12. Yay!
Woo! Buckle up today. It is going to be an interesting one.
Mhm.
What are we doing today, guys?
We are interviewing R-O-Y.
Her name is Winter.
Winter. Yeah, Winter.
And what's her job?
She's a librarian
All right, that'll be fun.
at the library.
The librarian at the library.
All right. What else are we going to do?
Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. That's right, Jeff.
And beat Noah. And beat Noah.
And beat Noel. And it's our holiday spectacular.
Yeah.
So some trivia probably too, right?
Definitely some trivia.
Serious.
I thought trivia with Pete.
Yeah.
So should we just get after? Oh, we probably should introduce ourselves.
No
Okay.
part. We go.
All right. Both our hosts introduce themselves at the same time, so they're on the board. How about our sound and video engineer?
Hi, I'm Ryan, the sound and video engineer.
All right, ladies.
Hello, I'm Whitney.
Hi, I'm Alex.
And I'm Pete. Here we go. Jeff, anything you would like to talk about in the open before we get started?
You may say what?
Anything you want.
Okay. Cool.
It's your show.
I think I need to know about this. Anyone has sent anything in yet?
What?
Oh, about the the whole dating thing.
Oh,
Of the
dating.
Dating.
If you're just tuning in, a couple weeks ago on the show, we did sort of Jeff laid out his ideal dating profile. Still waiting for some submissions for that. So nothing as of yet, Jeff.
Okay. Thank you. It was just an update that I need to know about that.
No updates yet, but maybe the right lady will come along in 2024. Noel, did you have something to say about that?
Not about that, but I know it's a Caleb question, but I can talk to you guys about it. So if Thursday is the holiday party,
Is this something that we want to talk about on air, or do you want to wait? And
Let's talk about that in a minute.
in a minute. Okay.
All right. Noel, do you want to talk about anything else before we get the show rolling?
Sorry, Peter.
No, don't be sorry. Is there anything else you want to talk about before we get the show rolling?
I'm sorry.
Not really. No.
Okay. Jeff, why don't you take us to break?
Okay, Pete. We'll be right back.
Season 4. All right. Guys, anything we want to talk about?
Welcome to the STRIVECast. Tell us about yourself, what you do.
All right. Well, thank you so much for having me on STRIVEcast. I'm really excited to be here today. So my name is Winter. I'm a reference and instruction librarian at St. Anselm College, which is in Manchester, New Hampshire. And this is my second year at St. Anselm, but it's my first job outside of when I graduated my library from library school. The library here at St. Anselm is pretty different from a lot of other kinds of libraries, like you might be used to the public libraries, which are so great. But college libraries are slightly different just in terms of like the kinds of things that we offer here, the kinds of books that we have, and the types of patrons that we deal with at a college library. We primarily focus on supplying people with research materials, so certain kinds of books that can help students do research, other things like databases. A lot of our online databases are pretty different from a public library as well. And another thing is that public libraries are open to people of all ages, so you might find things like picture books, a lot of different novels. There's more of a community aspect to public libraries. Whereas with the campus library or a college library, usually the people coming to our libraries are connected to the school. So that would be people like staff members, professors, lots of students use our libraries as well. So it's kind of like the two main differences. And I can also talk a little slower if you'd like me to as well. But my specific job as a reference librarian is to support some of the different departments on campus. And because we're a college, we have a lot of different subjects that students can cover and study. So we have things like biology, students can study nursing, history, English, arts, things like that. And because we have so many different subjects, the librarians here, we split those subjects up so that we're only responsible for those resources for our specific subjects. So the subjects that I'm in charge of, it's kind of a long list, but since we're a small college, we don't have as many reference librarians. It's actually just 2 of us, and then a few of the other librarians on campus, they will, fill in for some of the other subjects, but the majority of the subjects go to myself and my supervisor, Melinda. And the subjects that I'm in charge of are English and communications, fine arts, history, nursing, that's a new development. I just became the new nursing librarian, public health, and psychology. So all of the resources that go with those subjects, I'm responsible for maintaining them, updating them, making sure that I'm on top of all of the newest books that come out and that I know what kinds of things students need to complete those classes. The other part of my job is to actually teach students how to use our resources in the library. So I mentioned earlier that a public library and a college library look a little different. A lot of the resources that we have here are a little harder to find than just going to a public library and going to fiction and finding a book that you like. A lot of our resources are online. We have several very specific websites that students need to know how to use, but they might not know how to use them yet. So that's where I come in. I teach students how to use those. And that works with professors will reach out to me and they'll set up a time when I can come to their class or they can come to the library. And then depending on what kind of assignments those students are working on, then I'll decide what they need to do, what they need to learn in order to actually do their assignments. So that could be anything from looking for certain books or looking for certain journals online. I can also help them format their papers because they have to write in pretty specific ways and cite their research in different ways as well. And depending on the subject, the citations might be different for each class. So it just depends on the assignment and whatever the professor wants me to teach, that's what I can do. But that's the majority of my job. The other part is every once in a while I'll sit at the desk, maybe for 2 to 3 hours for a few days a week. There's a big desk in our library called the reference desk, and that's just kind of a desk where students or anybody in the library can come up and ask us any kind of question. So it might be like, where is the bathroom? Or how do I find this building on campus? Or it might be something like, oh, I have this big research paper that's due in a couple days. I need 5 books, 5 online sources. I don't know how to cite my papers, things like that. So really, that's kind of fun to be at the desk because I never know what kind of questions students are going to ask me. And I like that aspect of my job. Another thing is that a lot of people don't know that in order to be a librarian, you actually have to have a master's degree in library and information science. And so I got my degree at McGill University, which was up in Canada, in Montreal. And that was a really cool experience. So
Very cool.
yeah.
Jeff, you're up.
What is an average day look for you?
Oh yeah, an average day. So my days look different depending on the points in the school year, and students are only on our campus for 4 months about in the fall and 4 months in the spring. But I'll just walk you through a regular day when the students are on campus. They just recently went back for winter break a few days ago, so it's a little quiet on campus, but a normal day in the semester usually starts like this. So I get to work at 8:30 in the morning. I come into my office, I turn on my space heater because it's really cold in the library year round. I spend the first part of my morning checking emails and just making sure that no one has tried to contact me. During the evening, sometimes students will have last minute research questions and they'll send me an email at like 9 o'clock at night. And by that point, it's a little too late for me to help at that point because I've gone home, but I can help them first thing in the morning. So I just make sure that everybody has what they need in the morning. Sometimes people have scheduled research appointments. So if I teach a class, a lot of the times I'll tell them, after this class, if you need more research help, you can always make an appointment with me. And a lot of the times students will make appointments once they have a big project that's due and they need extra help with it. So I schedule all of my appointments in the morning. And then after that, sometimes I'll have meetings for different committees that I'm part of. I'm on one committee for marketing in the library, and then I'm on two other committees that are more like campus-wide. So it's different departments. I might work with different faculty members or staff members. So mornings are like the meetings. After that, sometimes I'll have a class to teach. I might have one class to teach per day during the semester. Sometimes it's two. I've also had times where it's been 3 in a day, which is a lot because a lot of the times the classes are pretty similar. So it's like I teach the same thing 3 times in a row in one day, which can be a little tiring, but I like it. It's fun. After my classes, I'll have lunch for about an hour, and I'll eat lunch with my friends on campus. And then afterward, I have the reference desk usually in the late afternoon. So I'll sit there for a couple hours and people can ask me whatever questions they need. Sometimes I sit there and there's no questions. Other times I'll sit there and I'll have several students come up during my shift. Sometimes the phone rings and I'll have to answer it. Other times we also have a virtual chat for people who want to ask us questions, but they can't come into the library in person. So sometimes that's a little busy. There can be more than one person chatting with me at the same time, and I'll have to, respond to them quickly and then also respond to the people who come to the desk in person. So it can be a little busy. By the end of the day, like 4:30, it's time to go home.
Busy day.
Yeah.
Noel, you're up.
What is your favorite part of your job?
Oh, my favorite part of my job, I would have to say my favorite part of the job is working with all of the students. And that's actually why I decided to go into teaching and being a librarian at a college or university library. I really liked the idea of working with students, listening to all of their questions, and doing all of that research, helping them with research. I think it's really fun to teach them too, because even though I've gone to school and I know how to use these resources, it's really great to show students how they can use the resources. And there's sometimes that moment where I'll tell them something and it kind of clicks, like they've never heard of it before, or they didn't realize that something they've been struggling with could actually have an easier solution. And they'll go, oh, that's great. Like that helps me so much with my paper or my project that I'm working on. I think that students also have really interesting questions too. And because I cover so many different subjects, I could have one student doing a big history paper, could have another music student writing their own music score, so they're writing their own music. And then in the same day, I could have like a nursing question with all of these other more clinical components to it. So it's really cool to see the types of questions students have and the kind of projects that they're working on. I think that's the best part.
Jeff?
What is the hardest part of your job?
Oh, I think the hardest part is sometimes I get questions that I just don't know how to answer. Either I don't know how to answer them, or the information doesn't exist. So sometimes students have really complicated projects or really complicated questions, and the information is either too advanced for me to know how to find on my own, or it doesn't exist. So a lot of the times, with certain kinds of information, it might not be fully available to the public. We have a pretty large major for politics and criminal justice, and a lot of those records, like police records and things like that, aren't available to the public. So sometimes I'll get those questions and we can't find them. Or other times, because I'm only in my second year, I still don't know all of the resources that are available. I still don't know which websites might be most useful. So sometimes it's just a matter of I don't have enough experience. And if that's the case, I'll always ask for other help from the other librarians. But I think that can be hard too, because I don't want to let students down. And it can be hard to tell them, or sometimes I've had to tell them, like, maybe you have to rethink your topic, or you might have to rethink your project because this kind of information doesn't exist or is too complicated to get, or is too expensive too. Sometimes that's the case.
Noel, back to you.
Okay, what are your highlights from 2023?
I think my favorite thing from this year has actually been meeting other people at the college. In my first year, I just focused on learning how to do my job. It was my first time working in a library like this as a full-time person, like a real librarian. And so I didn't really get the opportunity to meet other people on campus. I just focused on meeting everybody in the library and getting to know how they do things here and like building relationships in the library. This year I focused on building relationships outside of the library. So even though I work in the library, it's important for me to know a lot of different people on campus, just because they might know other students who might need help, or they might have more resources that could be helpful to the library. There's so many different departments in a college that help it run. So it's been great to meet people from places like the Intercultural Center, information technology, campus ministry, communications, things like that. So it's been great to meet people that way, and I've made some friends this year that I didn't know last year. So I think that's been really a good highlight. The other one is that I just became the subject librarian for the new School of Nursing. And I think I've mentioned previously, there's a pretty big nursing department on campus, and they're actually turning that into a new school. So they're knocking down one of the old buildings here, and then they're going to build that into a new school specifically for nursing. And so now I'm the new librarian for that, because we've changed around some of the subjects that we've covered. So that's another highlight, because that's a really good opportunity for me to meet more people. I don't really know the faculty or any of the professors who work in nursing, but I have worked with a lot of their students because they'll come to the reference desk and ask questions. So it's going to be a lot of work, but I think it'll be a fun opportunity for me. Yeah.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Jeff, you have our last real question.
Yes, Pete. What is something you are looking forward in 2024?
I have a few things I'm looking forward to. One is being the new librarian for nursing. The other one is that in the summer, there's not a lot to do, or I'm not as busy in the summer, just because the students go home. So that's a good opportunity to work on other projects. Last summer, I worked on one for artificial intelligence and how that can be used in colleges and in libraries. So it's a good opportunity to do my own kind of research or my own projects. And then I'm also excited to go to some conferences that usually happen in the spring and summer because I like to know what other colleges are doing for their libraries. That's really fun. And then for personal things to look forward to, I can't wait for it to be summer and spring because then I can play pickleball and tennis again with the friends that I made this year at my job. We started playing tennis and pickleball in the fall, so that's been really fun.
So guys, that's the end of the regular questions. What's it time for now?
Lightning round.
All right, the lightning
That's
round.
fun.
All right, so a little less scripted, so buckle up. Jeff, what's the first lightning round question?
I think the first question is, what is your favorite thing to do outside?
There you go.
Favorite thing outside is probably playing tennis.
Okay. Noel?
Okay. What is your favorite movie?
My favorite Lily?
Movie.
Oh, movie. Oh, so many, but my favorite is Ratatouille. I love that one.
Jeff?
What's your favorite hobbies?
I really like to draw and read. I guess that's kind of a given because I'm a librarian. And also I like to play sports with nets. So pickleball, tennis, I like badminton too.
And Noel, back to you.
Okay. What is your favorite kind of music?
I really like Taylor Swift. That's kind of my music genre, is like anything by Taylor Swift, yeah.
Pretty popular answer on this pod. And then Ryan, do you want to ask your famous last question?
Tell us your best joke.
Oh, my best joke. Let me think. Is that kind of lame that I can't like think of one on the spot?
It's hard to put you on the spot. I'm sure the guys could maybe come up with one. Noel, you got one?
Yeah, why don't you tell me a joke?
Knock knock.
Who's there?
Ow.
Al who?
Cow jumping over the moon to catch the spoon.
Wow.
Good one,
Might have
Noel.
made that one up on the spot.
I like when they rhyme. That was a good one.
Well, Winter, thanks so much for spending some time with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. It was so nice to meet all of you.
Jeff, would you like to take us a break?
Yes, Pete, we'll be right back.
Season 4. All right, guys, anything we want to talk about?
Yay! For the STRIVECast. Legal Shield and empowering families since 1972, dependent children with challenges covered for life. Your local representatives, NOLA Fantasy, 207-776-0302.
Thanks, Nola. Thanks, Legal Shield. We appreciate you. All right. Great job, Noel. Jeff, want to take us a break?
Yes, Pete, we'll be right back.
Season 4. All right, guys, anything we want to talk about?
Welcome back. What's it time for?
Winning time.
That's right, Jeff. Time for Strivia. Before we get started, would anyone like a score update today?
Yes, Alex, we'll like a score update.
I can happily provide one. All right, Jeff, you are starting us off with 30 points this week. Noel, 31.
Yep.
Ryan, 38. Whitney, 41.5. And after a big week last week, Pete is in first place with 46 points.
Let's go.
We have some good questions today.
Yeah.
Yesterday, December 18th, was Answer the Telephone like Buddy the Elf Day.
Oh, good thing we missed that.
So today, we are going to have some questions about Elf, but also some other Christmas movies. So I hope everyone has been watching some holiday movies so far this December. Question 1 is a multiple choice question. Who was originally meant to play the role of Buddy in the movie Elf?
Who was meant?
Who was meant to play? So we all know that Will Ferrell played the role, but who was meant to play the role? A, Jack Black. B, Jim Carrey. C, Tobey Maguire. D, George Clooney.
I would pick Toby.
Toby?
What was the first one?
Jack Black.
What was the second one?
Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey. Okay.
What do you think, Jeff?
I think Jim Carrey.
Jim Carrey?
Yep.
Ryan?
I think Jim Carrey as well.
Whitney?
I'm gonna say Jack Black because you can't play the Grinch and an elf.
That's right.
And Pete.
I'm gonna go with the boys and say Jim Carrey.
Pete, that was a good guess. The correct answer was Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
For Jeff, Ryan, and me. Good start.
There you go, Jeff. Celebrate.
All right, another Buddy the Elf question. According to Buddy the Elf, what are the 4 main food groups? Point for everyone that you can name. There are 4 total, but I'll give you a point for everyone you can name. Yes, Jeff.
Alex, the first one is spaghetti.
Spaghetti. Okay, what else? I need 3 more.
Chocolate syrup.
Okay.
M&Ms.
Okay.
and snowballs.
Snowballs. Okay, thank you, Jeff. Noel, would you like to go next?
Yeah, I would go with spaghetti too.
Okay.
A Coke,
Okay.
the big wire something. Yeah, with oh yeah, it was with the chocolate syrup
Okay.
and the frosting on the thing. I think that was correct. And had chocolate sprinkles.
I think you've guessed like 6 different things.
All right, Noel, thank you. What do you think, Pete?
I think that both of the guys said chocolate syrup. I think it's just syrup. And then I'm trying to think of what else he put on his spaghetti, like syrup and more syrup. I'll yield my time to Jeff for a minute.
It was chocolate.
Alex,
Yes, Jeff.
it's maple syrup.
Okay. Well, change yours from chocolate syrup to maple syrup, Jeff.
Yeah.
I think it was like, I don't know, Skittles or something. There was some, I don't know, something like candy. I'll just say candy, syrup, candy. I'll say spaghetti too. And then I forget what else he put on there. Maybe candy cane. I don't know.
Whitney.
Maple syrup,
You're welcome.
sprinkles,
Yeah.
spaghetti, chocolate.
Okay. And Ryan.
I say spaghetti, syrup, sprinkles, chocolate, I guess.
Well, we got some. Syrup was one, so good job on the syrup. The other 3 were just candy, candy canes, and candy corn.
Oh.
Oh,
So according to Buddy the Elf, the 4 major food groups are candy, candy canes, candy corn, and syrup. But you are right, in the movie he does put those on spaghetti. Fortunately, spaghetti was not an answer, but he does eat them on spaghetti. So Pete got the most points there with 3. With 2, sorry.
No, 3.
3. You said candy canes.
I think 2 was right.
I think 3 was right. You know.
All right, great job with
Thank
the
you.
Buddy the Elf questions. Moving on to a Home Alone question.
Yeah.
Where was the McAllister family planning on spending Christmas? Where were they headed?
In which movie?
In the first Home Alone, because I only
Oh,
thought
good
there was
question.
one Home Alone. Just kidding, I knew there's 2, but where were they going for Christmas? Pete,
Paris.
Yeah.
does anyone have a different answer?
I go with Paris too.
I was going to just say France.
Okay.
Oh,
Paris.
Yes, France.
Jeff, what do you think?
Let me think here.
Don't think too hard. Just
I think it's probably Paris.
Paris, good answer. Ryan,
Paris.
points for everyone. The correct answer was Paris.
Yeah.
But I thought it was France, Paris.
Paris
Paris
is in
is
France.
Yeah.
All right. In one of my favorite Christmas movies, Christmas with the Cranks,
Ugh.
Yeah.
what's the name of the daughter who decides to come home at the last minute? There is
Selena.
what?
Leia. B-E-L?
Does anyone
Yes.
want multiple choice, or do we just want to guess?
I'd like the multiple choice.
Mhm.
I'd like to see if Blair is on there.
A, Jamie, B, Nora, C, Blair, D, Vicky.
I go with C.
Me too, Alex.
Does anyone else want to disagree with Noel?
I'll go with C.
Blair.
Jeff?
I think I'm going with C.
Good job, everybody. Points for everyone. Noel, I'll give you 2 points for that, for doing it without multiple choice.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. In National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, what is Clark Griswold given instead of the bonus he expects? What is he given instead of the bonus?
Allays?
No. I'll give you, it's a year's membership to the blank of the month club. What month
Oh,
does he get?
here we go.
There's no multiple choice, but it's a year's membership to what month?
Book.
Who wants to guess? Noel, you have a guess?
The book club.
The Brook Club?
Book.
Book.
Book Club. Okay. That's a good guess. Ryan?
Yes, book club.
Book Club. Whitney?
I think it's jelly.
Jelly? Jeff?
Okay.
I think book club.
Book Club. And Pete.
I'm with Wit. I think it's jelly.
That is correct. It is Jelly. He was given a year's membership to the Jelly of the Month Club.
Actually, I would take my.
I should
would-
get 2 points for that.
You do, you're up first.
I would
Jeff,
take
I
my.
said Paris first if we're giving out 2 points for every first.
I did look. Pete, +2.
Actually, I would take my answer to jelly.
Correct, Jeff. All right, moving on to the Muppets Christmas Carol. Which actor plays Scrooge in the Muppets Christmas Carol?
Which Muppet or which?
Nope, it's a real actor.
Oh,
What's it? Do we have a multiple choice?
I don't have multiple choice, but I can make multiple choice.
I think
Yeah.
Jeff knows it.
I think it's Kermit the Frog.
It's a human.
It's a human actor.
Oh, it's a human actor.
And you can't look it up on your phone.
Nobody is.
That's a bummer.
Is it Oscar the Grouch?
It's
No,
a
It's a
human.
Let me Google some actors quickly. We'll come back to that one.
Okay, that's a hard one. Noel, you don't know that one?
I thought no one knew that one.
The man with the sideburns and the hair and the
He
hat.
does have sideburns in the movie. That's correct. Point for Noel.
The guy with the sideburns.
I think I know, but I don't know if it's the right name, so I don't want to say it.
Yeah.
'Cause I
Is
don't
it
even know.
Ebenezer Scrooge?
All right, we'll do another question. So this is a debatable Christmas movie, but some people consider Die Hard a Christmas movie.
Die Hard.
Apparently, the title Die Hard doesn't translate well to other languages. This is multiple choice. What is the movie Die Hard called in Norway? Is it
Oh.
A, Very Hard to Die, B, Red Alert, C, Trapped, or D, Action Skyscraper?
Action Skyscraper.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow, okay.
Action skyscraper.
Whitney?
I'm gonna say
Pete?
Well, I'll go B then. The red alert. Is that B? I'll go
Mhm.
red alert.
And
I'll go
Ryan.
A. I'll go A.
You guys should have listened to Jeff and Noel, who got it right off the bat. In Norway, it is called Action Skyscraper.
Yes.
All right, one more question.
Yeah.
In the movie The Polar Express, how many characters does Tom Hanks play?
That's a good
Number
question.
between 1 and 15.
I think he only plays one character.
1, okay.
Me too.
Okay. Does anyone else have a different guess?
I
I'll
think
say
it's 6.
Pete said 6. What'd you say, Ryan?
5.
5. Whitney?
I was actually gonna say 7.
Whitney! 7 was exactly right.
Can we go back to the Muppet question?
Yeah,
I think I know the answer.
Okay.
I need to say it.
please.
Is it Michael Caine?
Does anyone else want to guess, or do you want to?
I can go with my.
Hey,
I'll go with Whitney on this.
yes.
Ryan, do you want to go with Whitney on this?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go with
Is that his name?
Whitney.
It was Michael Caine. Good job.
Thank you. I knew his name was Michael.
You were right. All right, I have one more question. I forgot question 3.
Okay.
One more Christmas movie I have a question about. In the movie The Santa Claus, what is the Santa Claus?
Oh,
Is it
In Allen.
no?
Oh.
Is it A, if you put on the Santa suit, you means you've accepted all of Santa's duties and responsibilities. B, you put on the Santa suit, you immediately grow a long white beard and develop a fondness for cookies and milk. C, you put on the Santa suit, you become the owner of a bunch of reindeer. Or D, you put on the Santa suit and all of a sudden you have a burning desire to deliver gifts to everybody.
I go.
You grow a long white beard immediately and like cookies and milk?
No.
yeah.
I'll
C,
go A.
C.
See?
C, you have to screw up. Yep.
Yes, Jeff.
Hey, Alex. I was A.
A. Ryan?
B.
B. And Whitney.
A.
All right, points for Pete, Jeff, and Whitney. It was A. The Santa Claus is if you put on the Santa suit, you immediately accept all of Santa's duties and responsibilities.
Let me number in the first movie. Oh, yeah.
I have a lot of math to do. So talk about what you would do if you became Santa.
Oh wow.
I said all you duties.
You accept all those duties. What would you
Oh.
do if you were Santa?
I would make good peace happen.
Will peace happen if you were Santa? That's a nice thing. Now I feel bad. I think I was going to enjoy looking at the naughty list to see who was bad.
David Clinton.
Who?
Hillary Clinton? Is that what you just said?
No, I said David Clinton.
David Clinton?
David Clinton.
Who is David Clinton? And why are they on the naughty list?
I made that name up.
Oh, made it up. You know what? I think David Clinton, you were thinking of him because I think he's our listener of the week this week.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Thanks for listening, David.
Thanks, David. 2 segments in one.
We appreciate you, David. Happy holidays.
Thank you, David.
Thank you, David. Thank you.
Thanks for listening. You could be listener of the week too. Like, follow, leave us a comment. Let us know you're listening.
While you're opening gifts, listen to the
Everybody, whole family sitting around the tree, Christmas morning, Christmas dinner, listening to the podcast.
All right.
podcast.
Score update quickly.
Yes, yep.
Jeff, solid day for you. You're ending the day with 34 points.
Oh,
Noel,
oh, oh.
36. Ryan, 41. Whitney, 50.5. And Pete still ahead with 55 points.
Mm.
Oh, almost there.
Great job, everybody. Brush up on your New Year's movies before next week's trivia.
Okay.
Jeff, you want to take us to break?
Yes, Alex. We'll be right back.
Season 4. All right. Guys, anything we want to talk about?
All right, we're back. It's time for
Beat Noah.
Beat Noel. All right, and as we continue our holiday extravaganza episode, what are we doing for Beat Noel today, ladies?
Well, you may have guessed it. We are going to try to name as many Christmas movies as
Ah,
you can.
yeah. I
Okay.
can
So,
I'll,
how many
I'll
do you
bet
think
Noel's
you
gonna
can
crush this.
think I do 10 or 8, I think.
10 or 8, between 8 and 10.
I think you're hitting double digits today.
I think you're
Noel.
going to get 10 too, Joel.
Me
I
too.
think 10. All right, so if you just join us, Noel tries to rock out as many of a topic as he can. We think this time he could get 10. And then after he goes, the rest of our ensemble will try to see if we can beat Noel. And he does all this in just 30 seconds. Are you ready, NPT?
Yep, fire it up here.
All right, we've got 30 seconds on the clock. The time is ready to go. The topic is Christmas movies. Go.
Jingle all the way with Christmas Mr. Franks, Santa Claus, Home Alone, and there was one Beethoven Christmas one.
10 seconds.
Okay, that's nice for you to work.
5 seconds.
Yes, Home Alone 7, 6.
Time is up. Time is up.
Christmas with the Franks.
Oh, it's so.
You mean Christmas with the
Oh,
Cranks? Not Christmas with the Franks. I think that's what you're.
So time is up. Noel, we'll give you, well, it looks like 4.75. It's Franks instead of cranks, but we'll give you credit.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to name off all 6 Home Alones.
No, I said 1 and 6.
Richard said
You-
7.
You actually didn't say the name of it, so I don't know if that counts. So we'll give you 5.
Same guy.
Feeling Christmassy, we'll give you 5.5. Okay. All right, Jeff, can you beat that? Can you name 6 Christmas movies
Okay.
and beat Noel? Okay. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, go.
Home Alone 1, 2, 3 and 6, and Toy Story.
Toy Story.
Toy Story 1, 2, and 3 and 4. And Santa Baby.
Keep going. 10 seconds. Christmas movies.
Why is it so hard?
I can't do it.
Time's up. Time's up. You named a lot of things. I'm not sure how many of them were movies.
Oh, Toy Story 1 is a Christmas one.
I don't know about that even. Is it a Christmas movie?
At the end, the present.
But it's not the
So
main
there's a
plot
theme
line.
that celebrates Christmas. Does that mean it's a
But
Christmas?
that's still not the main plot line of that movie, though.
Okay, well, how about this? We'll give you, just again, feeling generous, the holidays, we'll give you Toy Story 1. We
Okay.
won't give you 2, 3, 4. Okay.
Okay. I think Toy Story 1.
I think when we say Christmas movies, it's that the main plot's about like the Christmas or like
I
the
agree, Ryan. I agree.
And Santa Baby, I think, might be a Hallmark one. So maybe we'll give you
Alf. Alf.
Well, you're done now. The
Yeah.
time's
You're
up.
done. Your time is up. Now you're just giving free ones to Ryan. All right. So I think, how many did you get,
Santa
Alex?
Baby is a movie.
Santa Baby is a movie?
And there's the Santa Baby too. Christmas maybe.
Okay. All right. We'll give you credit for that. So how many
We'll
did
give
you
you-
get?
4.
4. Okay.
4.
All right. So unfortunately, Jeff, you did not beat Noel. That's a victory. Ryan, would you like to give it a try?
Oh, for sure.
I think you got this.
Yes.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Santa Claus, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, Home Alone, Jingle All the Way, Elf. Last Holiday, Christmas with the Cranks. Bad Santa. Home
10
Alone.
seconds. 5. Time is up. But you did, in fact, beat Noel.
Ah, Brian.
Yeah, Ryan. Woo.
Noel, anything you have to say about that?
It was good.
Okay.
Beautiful. Yeah.
Anything else for your segment?
I was gonna add, I did say Jingle All the Way. Yeah.
What is your
He
all-time
also gives
favorite
bad
Christmas
movies.
movie, Noel?
Home Alone 1.
Home Alone 1 is your all-time favorite Christmas movie. That's a good one. Okay.
Oh,
Jeff, are you comfortable?
Jeff.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
what about there is a Dennis a Menace Christmas movie. Oh, Brady Bunch Christmas is my favorite.
Brady Bunch Christmas is your favorite of all time?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Jeff, would you like to take us to break?
Yes, Pete, we'll be right back.
Season 4. All right. Guys, anything we want to talk about?
We're back.
Yes, we are.
And it's time for
My segment.
your segment. What's that called?
Whitney.
What?
Mount Rushmore with Whitney?
No.
All right. Well, we have a special holiday coming up this weekend, or I guess I should say next week. And we thought our Mount Rushmore could deal with that. So we want you to name your top 4, your Mount Rushmore of holiday music or songs. Okay. So what are your top 4 Christmas songs?
Maybe you
I
can do
got-
some caroling for us.
I got one.
All right, what do you got? Let's hear them.
Rudolph.
Rudolph. Good one. Right off the bat. All right, what else?
And about Santa.
What?
I mean, I said Santa Claus.
Santa Claus is coming to town?
Yep.
Okay.
Good one.
I got a bunch.
Okay, what else you got, Jeff? 2 more. 2 more
Okay.
Christmas songs.
Okay. How about that one Santa Baby.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, we do.
Santa Baby. All right.
Baby.
All right. And one more.
Elves.
Elves. I don't know.
Elves.
What's that song? Can you sing a little bit?
Elvis.
Elvis.
Was it Blue Christmas by Elvis?
Blue Christmas. Yeah.
Blue Christmas.
All right. Cool. So sing your favorite one of those 4 for us.
Boots my shoes.
That's
Blue
not
Christmas
a
is a
Christmas song.
Sing Blue Christmas or Santa Baby.
Santa Baby. I want your baby.
No, I don't think that's the lyric. Okay. How about Noel? What do you got? What are your top 4 Christmas carols of all time?
Okay, Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. Okay.
And walking around the Christmas tree,
Okay. 2 good ones.
Santa Baby again.
Okay.
What about have a white Christmas?
White Christmas. There you go. Those are good ones, Noel.
Yeah, and
All right, Ryan, how about you? Do you have 4 or any?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Good one.
Nice.
Feliz Navidad.
Mm-hmm.
Santa Claus is coming to town.
Good one.
Deck the halls.
Oh, another good one.
Good one.
All right, Alex.
Oh, I don't know if I named 5 there.
You got 4. You got all of your 4.
So
I don't think
I
of
thought it was
songs that
supposed to
haven't
be
been
5.
named.
No, that was nope 4. That was perfect.
I gotta go Mariah Carey. All I want for
Mhm.
Christmas is you.
Yep.
Boo.
legendary.
I want Carrie.
Katy Perry, what Christmas songs does she sing? What about Taylor Swift, Christmas Tree Farm? And that's all I got.
Taylor Swift.
Of course I did, Jeff.
Oh,
All right. What about you?
I'm gonna say NSYNC. Merry
Mm.
Christmas, Happy Holidays, that one.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
no,
like,
that one.
even though it's a little controversial, I like Baby It's Cold Outside. Santa Claus is coming to town, but the Bruce Springsteen version.
Yes.
And
Nice.
I like that one that starts, I don't know what the name is, but it's like bells will be ringing, that one.
Well,
Oh yeah.
you want to sing your favorite for us too?
No.
that'd be really funny.
So that's what I got.
Those are
Pete?
good. Noel really appreciated all of yours.
And actually, in that video, Whitney, the one with, what was the earlier ones you said?
The NSYNC one?
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman?
Remember in that music video, Santa was not feeling well, but when Gary Coleman, like from Different Strokes, when he snapped his finger,
What song are you talking about?
the NSYNC one.
Oh, I
The
don't know if
video.
I've seen the music video.
That Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday.
Yeah, I
When
don't know if
he's-
I've seen that video.
His fingers in sync appeared.
Oh, I'll have to watch it.
All right.
Pete?
I think it's hard to come up with some that people haven't said already, so I'll go Frosty.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not really a Christmas one, but
if he,
kind of.
How about someone with a red nose?
I think somebody already said Rudolph, didn't they?
Yeah, Jeff did.
Yeah. And I think Ryan said Jingle Bell Rock. I think I'll just say Jingle Bells because I don't know if
Yeah.
anybody said that one or not.
Jingle Bell.
Maybe Silent Night.
Yeah.
Oh,
Classic.
I knew who sings that, Pete.
Who?
Back your voice.
Back
There's
to
a
your
lot that
version?
sing the same song though.
Probably not the one I was thinking of, but that sounds fine.
There's
Yeah,
lots that do cover songs.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, Jeff?
I was just saying that the Backstreet Boys did do a Christmas album.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised you didn't name songs from that.
Yeah,
The country.
but it came out in 2019. When it
And
came
then
out.
I'll go 12 Days of Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
My last one.
What is your favorite version of that song?
Very.
Is it like Pentatonics does a kind of a cool version of it, I think. Is that their name?
What about the one with John Denver and the Muppets?
Sure. Not
yeah.
off the top of my head, I was gonna go with that, but that sounds good.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, Jeff.
Merry Sniffus.
All right, Jeff, what's at the bottom of your Rushmore? What's your least favorite holiday song?
I really don't know.
You don't have one that comes on and you have to change it?
I think there's one. I think there's one that starts with N.
One that starts with M.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I actually have 2.
Oh.
Whitney
was prepared.
I don't like that Hippopotamus for Christmas one. Not into that song. And Little Drummer Boy.
Oh yeah.
Why not Little Drummer Boy?
I don't know. I just don't like it.
All right. Noel, what do you got? What songs do you like the least?
Oh, this is this is least.
The least,
Bottom.
least like the bottom of the mountain. Worst.
Okay, I don't really know many, but the hippopotamus one, and what about the grandma went over the reindeer
Remember, I gotta remember that's a
yeah.
good one for the bottom.
one? And
Oh, Pete Reindeer, and Pete has a shiny nose.
what about
Yeah.
something with the stars in the sky?
So something with an N and something with the stars in the sky.
Oh, I know. I like Jingle Bells, but I don't think that's it.
I mean, Jingle
I
Rock,
don't have too many this.
Jingle Chime. Yeah,
Ryan, do you have a least favorite?
No, I don't
No.
think I could think of any.
in the
Alex?
frosty air.
I don't
Pete?
honestly listen to Christmas music though.
I don't like the Christmas shoes one.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
What is? I
It's
don't
a
think
sad
I
song.
know that song.
About the mom dies and
Oh.
He wants
Oh,
to buy shoes for her before she dies.
she's dying.
a teddy bear.
I've never heard that song.
Yes, too sad to be a good Christmas song.
Yeah.
Hey, Pete.
Yes, Jeff. Jeff, it's
how-
your segment. You can talk all you want, brother.
Okay, cool. I was just saying, how are those Home Alone movies?
Okay. I do love the Home Alone movies.
Especially one that's right say the best ones.
Yeah, I think the first one was the best.
There's 6 Home Alone movies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There's not really 6.
I
There's
think
only
the sixth one's actually the worst because it doesn't even have the basic plot of the kid home alone.
Yeah,
You go
that's
against-
still one when Buzz is a police officer.
That's like the only good part about it, but the rest don't make a good core
It's
plot. Of it.
Sweet Home Alone.
Like I'd say in a lot of ways, I like 3, 4, and 5 better than that. I'd say a lot.
Yeah.
I was saying Home Alone 1 and 2 are the only 2.
Hey, here's a
Oh.
mini Rushmore of Christmas
Maybe,
Home Alone movies.
that's your 2 favorite Home Alone movies.
Okay, so we've established that 6 is the worst, 1 and 2 are the best.
Yes.
You know there are more than 2. I'm gonna be honest.
I think that we have the box set if you want them all, Alex.
Watch them all.
All right.
Anything?
Anything else, Jeff, for your segment?
No, Pete, I am very good.
All right. Well, would you like to sing us out with a song? Noel, hello. Before we go.
We'll be right back.
Season 4. All right. Guys, anything we want to talk about? All right, we're back, and it's time to
Wrap it up.
Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up.
Jeff has got the wrap it up fever. So, Alex, would you like to thank our guests for coming on today?
Yes, thank you so much to Winter for coming on and sharing more about what you do. It's great to have you.
Yeah, it was a really great look at what a librarian does on a college campus.
I guess I didn't realize librarians did so much.
We all learned
Yeah.
something too.
Noel, do you have a disgusting wrap of the week for us?
Yes, I do. Marshmallow, ratatouille, sponge, sour cream and onion, barbecue chips, and lamb and water. So much.
Water.
Okay.
Anytime water's in a sandwich, it is always a little rough. But that's the disgusting wrap of the week. And then Ryan, are we still hiring?
Yes, we are. Strive is still hiring and with a sign bonus of $1,750. Check out pslstrive.org/employment.
There you go. If you're looking for a new job, full-time, part-time, per diem in the new year, check it out. Great way to get started. Jeff, anything that you'd like to say?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, then we probably should just say happy holidays and sign off, I guess. So from our little podcast family to yours, happy holidays.
Bye.
Bye.